Hi everyone, it's me again, Corey Sorters. I'm gonna do a little makeup tutorial on what to do when you don't have all the makeup colors you need. So, for eyeshadow, this is the makeup palette I have, which is a really cheap dollar store makeup palette, so I just use my fingers to apply it instead of that little brush thing. And I don't have any primer, concealer, or foundation. So I'm just going to go in and do my eyes. But luckily I have some blush, contour, and highlight that I'm going to use. And then I have some mascara. I have eyeliner, but I don't really use eyeliner. And then I have a lot of different lipsticks to use. Okay, so first, let's go in and try and do the contour with my fingers. I don't really do contour that much, so let's see how this works. Okay. So what I'm using is actually the Color Workshop stuff that I got for Christmas 2 years ago from one of my friends. Okay, I'm actually going to go in and use this highlighter. You can barely even see it, but I have some on my nose. When I contour, I don't really contour that much. And you can't really even see this highlighter. So what I think I'm gonna do for my highlighter is go in and use this eyeshadow right here. For my highlighter, I also use that as my eye, like the eyeshadow color as well. But doesn't that give like a nice shine? Okay, you can't really see it on this cheek, so let me add some more. Let me add some highlighter to my chin. Can't forget the Cupid's bow. And of course, the forehead. And then the brow bone. But for me, now I'm actually just going to go in and do my eyeshadow. So like I was saying, this is the color I use for my bottom, my eye, and I use my finger to apply it. As you could tell, it has quite a bit of pigment. But I normally go over it a few times, just to make sure you can actually see it when I put on my other eyeshadow color. Never blow on your eyeshadow palettes if you don't like that, but with the dollar store ones, I guess it's okay. But on your big ones, never blow on them. Okay, so I go in with a clean finger, or I'm going to use my pinky, going into this dark brown shade, going into the brown in this palette. And I'm going to just put that all over my lid. And that completes that eye. Unless you guys want me to do a little bit of purple on the inner corner. Okay, so the pigment's kind of coming off of that brown one. And as you can see, I need to add some more white pigment up top. So there we go. There's more of that pigment that I was looking for. Okay, so that's the finished eye look. Well, to give you guys a little bit of color on me, I'm gonna, even though I don't like using these little brushes that it comes with, I'm gonna use a little bit of this. In the corner of my eye. You can't even see it with me using that, so I'm going to use my finger. So as you can see, the purple's not as pigmented as the other ones in this makeup palette. So I'm going to go over it again. That looks a little better. And because you can see I went too far up, I'm just going to go back in with that white shade and just like fix that really quick on both of my eyes. And as you can see, some of the white pigment is dropping down onto the brown. So I'm going to go back in and fix the brown really quick. Then there's, okay, so that's the finished eye look. Let me hurry and blend that out some more. Okay, let me try some blush. Sorry, these little palettes are kind of hard to open. So, because this whole hand's dirty, I'm going to go in with my left hand and mix these two blushes right here together and see what that does. So as you can see, that one came out a lot brighter than the other side because that other side of blush had a lot of the darker one on it. So let me just go in and blend that really quick with my hands because, like I said before, I don't have any makeup brushes. Okay, so I'm done with that, with those steps. So right here is the Ulta Lip Oil. It makes your lips super soft. And it makes them look all glossy. So you can either put this on before or after your lipstick, depending on what type of look you want to go for. But so I'm going to go in with the Ulta Beauty Lip Oil Strawberry. Just apply that to both of my lips. And just to make it a little more interesting for you guys, I'm also going to go in with the Ulta Beauty Lip Oil Rose. And as you can see, they gave my lips this really glossy look. Oh, and now that I see I kind of messed up a little bit on my eye, I could just go in and do that. And that fixes that problem. Almost completely. Let me go back in with a little bit more of this white shadow because I feel like I need just a teeny bit more of it to fix it's right here on my right eye. Maybe I'll put a little bit more on my left eye as well. And as you can tell, I messed up the brown again, so I'm going to go back in to the brown. And fix that super quick. And even if you're using your fingers and you have access on your fingers, always make sure to get the excess off of your fingers before you try and put it on your eyes. Like that. Do you see how much access I have? Just tap it and try and get off all that excess. Again, I have a lot of access on it. Okay, so there's my eyes finished again. Okay, and I don't know what lipstick I'm gonna do. So I have this Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. Then I have this Profusion Professional Stuff in the Fantasy color. And then I have the Fantasy Topper right here, which is like a glitter color. So this is a really dark purple. Fantasy is a really dark purple. And then Fantasy Topper is a glittery purple top coat. And then I also have, or let me just show you the color of these lipsticks. So this Okay, let me swatch them for you. So that's what the Fantasy Profusion looks like. And then the Fantasy Profusion Topper, as you guys can kind of see, I'll put it next to it so you guys can see. That's the top of that's the Fantasy Topper. And then I have this color. This is a Wet n Wild. So this Wet n Wild I got from Dollar Store. It's fuchsia with blue pearl. Let me swatch that one for you guys. That's what that one looks like. You guys can kind of see the blue tint to it. Then I have this e.l.f. lip stain and it's the 22-177. That's what that one looks like. Then I have this black lipstick that I got for Halloween, but I still wear it sometimes. There's the black one. Let me show you what the Revlon Ultra HD matte one looks like. So that's what the Ultra Matte HD Revlon color looks like. Let me put a little bit more on that so you can see it with like full pigment. And then I have these little lip glosses that came with these lip oils. So these are only some of them, actually. They came with some glittery ones as well. But I think I left the glittery ones at my mom's house. So this is the Ulta Beauty Lip Gloss Punch. And it's the one I'm putting right up here at the very top. Even though it's a lip gloss, it still gives you some color on your lips. And then I have this Ulta Beauty Lip Gloss Berry from that same collection. And it's going to go right in the middle of the... Well, no, I'm going to swatch it right above the other one. So if you want more of like a nudish one, I would go with the top one. And then I have this lip gloss right here that's almost like completely gone, but it's just like a shimmery one. It's like a pink shimmery one. You can kind of tell like at the very top of my hand. But I think the one I'm going to do for you guys today is going to be the e.l.f. stain because I haven't used this one for a really long time. And I am doing a self-tutorial, so no one is helping me with this. So as you can kind of tell, it didn't work that well with the oil on my lips, but it still gave my lips a little bit of color. And the last step that I have is is mascara. Wait, I have to do brows. Sorry, I normally use LA Girl's brow pomade, but I do not have that with me right now. Well, at least I should have that with me right now. But if I do, I do not know where it is, so I am just using my Color Workshop eyeliner, but it still works as an eyeliner pencil and an eyebrow pencil. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not that great at it because I don't really do my eyebrows that often.